Well, springtime is all about planting and planting trees, in fact. I'm with Sara from Portland Nursery, and Sara, you have really a collection here for street trees, parkway trees.
Yes, we've got some nice trees that stay small for people who want the look of a tree but don't have the space. The first one we've got is a Korean dwarf lilac. And this one is in a patio tree form. So right now it's about 5 feet, and that's about as tall as it's going to get. But it's got these beautiful buds, as you can see. It's starting to put on some flowers, and so it really gives that nice pop.
Yeah, and what I like about this is you can keep it to this size. After it blooms, you just kind of trim it back so it would really stay in that pot or if it, that small space in your garden. And what about this one here with looks like a lot of blooms on it?
Yeah, this one here we've got a Viburnum Allegheny. It's going to stay about 8 to 10 feet tall, so it's got the really nice rich viburnum leaves, and it's got those pretty blooms that you see on a viburnum, so the nice big white pom-poms.
Right, and I think too we can put this in a pot, same thing kind of like the lilac, you could trim it back right after it blooms to keep it small.
Yes, it is, so it's good for a small space, but it still provides that structure in your yard.
Right, and if we wanted something a little taller, you have this Japanese Styrax.
This one's really great. It gets a little bit bigger, about 20 feet. But it puts on really just gorgeous little white bell-shaped flowers.
Beautiful.
And they're fragrant. It's a nice summer tree. It'll bloom at about June.
Yeah, this one is pretty, and I even like it in the wintertime. That structure is pretty even without the leaves on it.
It does have a very nice shape.
And another name for this one is Japanese Snowbell. It's just really beautiful.
It is, and it's a candidate for the street tree list in the Portland area. So for people who don't want a very big tree but still want to have, need to put in a street tree, this is a really great, beautiful candidate.
That's great. And then the last one we have here is the sambucus, or elderberry, the black lace elderberry.
Yes, you see this in a shrub form a lot, but this one is in a tree form, and it takes really well to pruning. As you can see, it's been cut back. So if you wanted to keep it smaller, that's really easy to do. It's only going to be about 10 feet in maturity, but this one has, as you can see, the really unique color of leaves, and the texture on them, you and I were both commenting, is just very unique, and some beautiful flowers as well. So.
Yeah, I just really like this one. I in fact have one like this, and so I take it back every year just to kind of keep it small, and it's just really dramatic. I just really like that.
Yeah, dramatic's a good word for it.
And here at Portland Nursery, they do have a wide selection. And you were saying too that in the Portland area, there's something called tree baits.
There is. When you plant a tree in your yard, the city of Portland can give you a $50 credit. So there are some rules and restrictions you can see on their website, or we have a link on our website as well. But it's well worth it if you're planning to plant a tree. You might as well get the credit for it. And so there's more information about that and the street tree list on the Portland website.
Well, coming out to Portland Nursery on Division and on Stark Street, they have a wide selection of trees for all of the needs in your garden. Well, thanks so much.
Thanks.